capital is more important than making money. As you want to lock in your trades, you also want to protect your downside at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of American Dream Trading's live futures and education broadcast. This is an outreach of American Dream Trading, which was founded by, owned by, managed by, and is incorporated as a legal corporation by Chad Christian, who we affectionately call Coach. And he has over 33 years in the market and is a very experienced. He's a quality educator, and we appreciate everything he does for us. He helps us to learn to navigate through stocks, stock options, crypto, and of course, the focus of this program and my personal favorite, futures. I'm glad that you could be here with us today. My name is Mark McSee. I'm one of the 20 plus moderators here at American Dream Trading that helps keep this corporation running, whether it's being out front in a camera or, holy crapola. Why did somebody tell me NQ was going back up? I didn't even see it. Come on, members. Jeez, look at that.
I thought you saw it.
I'm lying. I'm doing this. I'm
you
shocked.
talked about the hard level.
I know. Well, that's when I got out. I didn't realize it popped back up. Holy crap, that's 400 ticks.
Yes.
All right, hang on 1 minute. I forgot to turn a light on, and I can't reach it from my sitting position. I got to get it. Hang on.
I thought you wanted our mics muted. That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's the reason why we didn't say anything. It was muted by instruction.
I said.
So what you're saying is the first time in 3 years you actually listened to what I said.
Yeah.
At least you're honest. No, I wasn't. I didn't have time anyway. Can't catch them all, right? You can't be everywhere all the time. Had to get this set up. Actually, I apologize for being a little late here today. I had an update done on one of the things, and it threw everything out and got discombobulated. Plus, we was actually trading live the NASDAQ to the downside. That's why I was just yelling at these guys. Because now it's right back up to where it was at before it started. I missed all that. But anyway, it's okay. I did very well today. I haven't got no complaints, right? So, plus I don't want to pay the taxes on it. You know what I mean? You know, think about if you had to pay taxes on that. Look at that. Gee, Christmas. It's a Christmas miracle. You know, this thing went down. What did it go down? It went down 500 plus ticks. Now it's going to the upside. It's probably pretty close. The same thing, the double bottom bounce, the critical level there. Yep, it's up 475 ticks right now ish. So if it's 475 ticks, NQ pays $5. So for one contract, you would have made $2,375. Imagine if you had 10 of them, right? You'd have made $23,000 in from 1405 to right now at 1420. What's that? 15 minutes? Whoo.
Imagine if you had 100, Coach.
Well, yeah. If you'd had 100, that'd have been 10 times as much. That'd be 237,000. Wow, that would be a nice payday, wouldn't it? Huh. Wow. People could probably double their money doing that kind of thing, playing it down and going up, right? Guilt trip initiated. Anyway, glad to have you all here. I am Mark McSee, one of the trading moderators here at American Dream Trading. If this is your first time with us today, make sure you click that like and subscribe button. And the logarithms are all messed up again on TikTok. Yesterday we had the same issue where there was a handful of people in here. And I realize I did get on late today, so they may just now be hearing their things go ding-a-ding. But then when we got disconnected accidentally, it popped up, and instantly there was 10 times that amount in here. So I'm almost half tempted to stop the feed and restart it. What do you think, Manny? Manny's life's over there. And then Bees, good to have you here. I'm almost half tempted to stop this and restart it and see what happens. But I'll give it about 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. I don't make you guys have to come back in if you don't have to. So I'm glad to have you here. I am one of the moderators here at the Bigger Dream Trading. We are live here every day from 2 to 4 p.m. except for today because we were busy. Then I had a software update that I had to deal with. Minor change it made, and I couldn't figure out how to undo it or correct it to give it what it wants. Anyway, we've been watching why I like trading NQ. I would guess if we looked at ES, we'd probably find a similar chart. Maybe not. We'll see here. Well, look at that. It's almost identical. You could probably lay them over top of each other, right? What the Russell do? When you're looking at the Russell, oh man, when you look at that, doesn't that just give you heartburn looking at you could have traded that today? Look at that. YM. Let's see if the Dow did the same thing. Did the Dow dive and come back up? Holy cramoly, look at that. Same. You can put all these charts on top of each other. Wow. Hopefully you guys got in on that. That's retirement money right there, buddy. That is retirement money on. You could have thrown a dart at the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, the Russell 2000, or even the Dow Jones Industrial Averages, and look what you'd have done. Holy moly! Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Ain't them charts pretty? Anyway. Oh gosh, look at that. Anyway. So we are here talking about futures and everything. Hey, J Dog over there, and Wildcat 27, and Just Sell It over there on the YouTubes who said hi. I'm saying hi back. I see Leno's in there, the number 3. As far as the likes and everything go, Bees has moved to the top of likes. Hey, how's it going there, Bees? Do I know you? Hey, anyway, name sounds sort of familiar, but anyway. Holy cow, Gopher. I'm looking at some of our paid members posting their profits over here in our paid Zoom for our paid members. Very impressive, sir. Good job.
Logistically, it's kind of scary, so close to yours.
Well, it is, right? If we got into trades at the same time and got out at the same time, would we not have made the same percentage?
Yeah, you're in the neighborhood there.
Right. Well, what's the difference? Just the size and how many zeros, right? But we would have made the same exact percentage.
But it's awkward.
No, it's not. This is how you start, right? You start,
Yep.
and then day by day, by day by day, you're building the future testimony of your present self right now, right? Takes time. We all go at different paces. So glad to be here. You're here and joining us with this live. We are live here 3 times daily with American Dream Trading. Coach is live from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. I'm live with the futures from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. And then immediately following this program, we have the Aftermarket Show at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. And that can be found on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. I got to do something about this. I just can't sit there and watch that, Ralph. You know I can't, Ralph. Right, Ralph? Yeah, it's coming up on VWAP. This is not a good place right now. Yeah, Mark will just sit on his hands. Right? Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
Yeah.
It's coming up on VWAP. And this critical level that I have, a historical level that I have marked, I'm looking for a bounce right here in this area personally. Statistically, I'm coming up on a double top. What usually happens on double tops? We get a pullback, right?
So,
Right?
yeah.
All right.
Or back at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Pause, whatever. May pull back, retest, right? Or you bounce off there and go right back down again. You don't know. Or it could blow right through it and go to the moon. So we will trade the trade that's in front of us. We won't try to guess where it's going to go because nobody knows. Only the what knows. Only the what knows. Who knows that phrase from TV and radio?
Lonely.
No, it's a TV show and a radio show. Way old. Only the shadow knows. So you'd have to have gray hair to know that. There it is. Jay knew it. Jay Cabra. Jay, do you got gray hair? Is that how you knew that answer? One of our paid members. I got to move this thing over here a little bit. All right. I just moved my setup here. Hopefully I didn't screw up my... There we go. All right, we're good. You got gray hair there, Jay? Yes, he does. See? I knew the gray hairs would know it. And the blue hairs. And the no hairs. Like me. All right. All right, J-Dog, glad that you could come over here. Tell everybody I said hi over there since I don't get to hang out anymore much over there. I hear them a little bit in the mornings. You'll see me TikTok. We're typing in random numbers in there. That's just to keep the TikTok feed live and active. It says ADT Coach, but that's actually me. So we do share the same corporate account. So we've been had a very nice day, very fun day. I traded gold last night. I traded the indices NQ this morning, as did many of our members. I got in an EDS or the Russell I don't know. Did anybody trade the Dow today? I didn't hear anybody say the Dow, but somebody probably did. I traded the NASDAQ all day, basically, during the open market. Got this ride down, and there's this big ride up, and our members made money both ways. You know why? Because Coach teaches us how to make money when the markets go down. Coach teaches us how to make money when the markets go up. And he even teaches us how to make money when the markets are going sideways, right? Like these did here during periods of consolidation or small movements up and down. So we are able to capitalize. We don't really care what the market does. We don't care if the market goes down. We don't care if the market goes up. We don't care if it goes sideways, because we're going to make money either way all day long. You know what? It's like taking candy from a baby sometimes, making that baby cry. Aww. Who made the baby cry? Aww. Oh, poor baby. You'll get over it. So, these are all mirroring each other right now. Gold did very well also. I don't know what it's done lately because I haven't watched it. Oh, my golly gee willikers. Look at that climb. Who was... I know, don't say it, Ralph. Who else? Did anybody trade that gold? Look at that. Look at that. Holy camole.
I didn't say it.
I know. That's 80 ticks. That's $800 on one contract. Imagine if you had 100 of them.
I'm not surprised. There's a lot of euphoria around gold.
Yes, sirree, Bob. And don't call me Bob, right? Well, you know, really you shouldn't.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Right? Or Bob. Yeah, gold's been... I traded gold last night after the market opened, which would be considered today's trading day, right? Because the market closes for the day at 5, from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. Gold was kind of choppy, actually, today. Look at the violent swings. Jeez.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
I ignored her today. I did trade it last night. Well, I mean, it really isn't. I guess if I spread this out, it's really nice down in the morning and then up and down. This is what you want to see. Trade it going down, trade it going up, trade it going down, trade it going back. Just up and down like a mountain. Now, this one here would have been a little tougher. Had a big
Mark,
pullback.
quick question.
Yes, sir.
When you traded gold, obviously a while back, I'm sure you still do, but a while
Every day.
back. Yeah, right. What time at night are you really looking at gold?
My personal observations are gold usually doesn't do anything at the 6 o'clock open unless there's some new geopolitical news or something that's going to directly affect it, or some major economic news that would drive it. 7, about after the Tokyo Open, 7. I started last night probably about 7:20ish, 7:30ish, somewhere in there last night. And I did very good trades clear up through a little bit past 10 p.m. last night.
Nice.
Sitting outside enjoying the weather, and I was actually trading on my phone, doing just pure L2 trade. I didn't even really have a chart in front of me. I was doing, I mean, I did a little mini one, but it leaves a lot to be desired on the phone app. And I was just doing based on what the L2 showed me. I could see.
Will you walk me a little bit through L2? Can you kind of show me what?
I don't have that loaded up. That's on my other Weeble software, so I can't show that live. But yes, remind me tomorrow morning, and we'll, you know, when you're in there, and we'll go over it for you.
Absolutely perfect.
We do have train. Well, you probably. I think we might have a video or two, but it's a lot easier if you can see it happen in real time. And
Yeah,
if I had my Weeble up, we could do it live right now, but I don't have that fired up. I have Trading View. As a matter of fact, I usually do the split screen thing like you see during the day. So, but yeah, we can talk about that tomorrow. Make sure you write yourself. Let me write myself a note so I don't forget.
Okay.
I did write down Brownie's what he wanted to talk about yesterday, so that's why I remembered to call on him today. It wasn't because I have great memories, because I had it wrote on my pad. So we will do L2 training tomorrow.
Awesome. Right. Appreciate that.
What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's what? Friday? Already?
What time are you going to do that L2 training, you think?
Oh, when everybody gets in there, things are settled down. If there's no chaos at, 8:30, 8:45, we'll do it then. We'll just play by ear like we always do, right? Okay. If the markets are really taking off and moving, then we'll make money instead, right? We can wait on that extra stuff, right? Making money comes first. But it'll happen tomorrow for sure, one way or the other.
Yeah, just I usually join the Zoom every day at 9. So
Okay.
at 9 your time, 6 my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. It's about time to shut this show down. I'm out of coffee. My coffee cup's empty. Waitress! Whew, that'd get me in trouble. I shouldn't have said that too loud. She might have heard me think I want her. Come down here and you see me get smacked around. Anyway.
Right. Oh, there goes that break of the 9.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't have my L2 up right here. So there's a break of the 9. Did it break and hold? No.
Not on Nasdaq yet.
Nope. And you have the 21 right below it. Plus, it's also at the same time at a level, right?
Level.
The former double top coming up, right? So we got to wait for it to really. This is in a tough spot right here. This can bounce right here on our level. It can bounce off the 21. It can bounce off the 55. Everything's pretty tight in there. So this would be a very cautionary trade, you know. So I would just kind of
to the upside. You have the
wait and see. Yeah, it would have. Well, you got VWAP up here too. That's what's holding it from going up.
Yeah.
And the time of the day right now. So, yeah, I would be really being patient here. The way it's trapped in there right now, I might even consolidate sideways right now. 570, 580s, or 580 actually. Where's 580? 80s right where it's at now. Yeah, it's going to hang out right here for a little bit, probably 81s. That would be, yeah, that's all right here together.
Pretty good selling volume right now, too.
Yeah. So, the volatility has dropped. It went from 57 down to 49 now on ATR, but there's a lot of sellers right now. Again, it is getting towards the day, right? The trading day is getting a little long on the tooth, and people might be wanting to take profits. Or they could be sitting in here waiting for that next opportunity to jump in there, right? Would I personally get in this now? No, I wouldn't. But can I scalp this? Yeah, I sure could. You know, we can do that. I can do that, right? I can go over here. I'll bring up this thing here, this way to enter a trade. What I want to do is really wait to see this get to the top up here or to the bottom down here before entering and then playing the bounce. So I have this line here at the top. So let's see if this candle bounces off the 9 up to there. If it gets up to there, then, well, I can actually try to play it up. Let's do it that way. We'll see. If as long as it stays above the 9, I'm okay. I was betting on it staying above the 9, and wouldn't you know, as soon as I enter it, it goes below the 9. Yeah, it's all right. It hasn't broken hell below it. I'm hoping for a bump from here up to this trend line up to the top. But if it doesn't, I'll just take whatever profit I can get out of it. So I was hoping for this to come up and then pull back and play it back the other way, right? So, and another way I can do this is I can go right here and do this, use the reverse position. I can go up here, and as soon as I think it's going to pause, I can hit the reverse, lock in that 36, 34,000. Let me see, is it going to bounce? And I can go this way and come to the downside, right? And now I can see if this bounces down. Now I'm in the green 750. See how that worked? 1300, 1800, back down to the 9. I can turn around right now and do that again. Let's go see if it's going to bump up right there. I don't know how much did I make on that last one? 1300. Here I'm in making 750. Let's see if it wants to climb another bump here. I could have took that right there, but I was watching my candle to see if it had some oomph to the upside. I don't have my L2 in front of me. It's on my upper screen. I really don't want to take my eyes off that. There, I'll take 1850. Oops, I didn't want to reverse my position yet. I got it. I wanted to close the trade. Oh, well, it's okay. I forgot that was a reverse button I clicked, not a get out of the trade button. Oops. All right, so right now I'm losing money there. I'm going to, oh, crap. A little slow on my click. Oh, I reverse position again. There we go. There's 1,000. All right. I can sit here and use that. There it is, going to bounce off VWAP. Let's see if it'll play to the downside. This game's getting old, and this is a little risky doing this. This could pop up this time. This is about the 4th, 5th time it's tried to here. Right now I'm down 500 because I'm playing a short on this, and it is trying to break above it. Oh, this is going to be a losing trade if this keeps going here. There's VWAP. So this thing's showing a tiny bit of oomph that it might want to go up, but if this pulls back a little, I'm just going to go ahead and take the profit. There's 750. I'm going to take that because now we're getting. I thought I exited this trade, didn't I?
Oh, it didn't take it.
There it goes. Must have missed a button, huh? So that was what, 500, whatever it was. I don't know. So what do I have down? I didn't even know if I don't even know
Yeah,
if
go down. I want to say that was like probably 3 or 4 grand.
yeah, I didn't reset this. This was earlier. Remember earlier when we showed
Yep.
we were having a class. Matter of fact,
Yeah, in a fun class.
this is paper trading here. What you see, this is not real money. This is paper trading, and I was showing somebody, well, here's one contract, see how it moves. Well, here's 100. Look how much it moves, and then we got to talk about something else, and I clicked on a different one, and while this thing was still running, and that's when it was running to the downside, and probably, I don't know how much of that. We're going to say 20 of that's probably from that, or not from that. It's just from what we just did here. I'll reset this now just to have it. Doesn't matter. It's fake money anyway. The part of it was what you saw there was me scalping the upside and the downside by just clicking one button, right? I went up, when it bounced, went down. I didn't have to keep opening up a new order every time. That's a reverse button. It's effective. Problem is, you said the one time that I hit the reverse button, I really wanted to close it out and wait, but I hit because it did what I told it to do. I didn't move my mouse over. I entered that trade to the downside when I really didn't want to. That's all right. Every one of them was green, I think, weren't they? I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yes, you can scalp that way. That's just another technique of scalping. Do I usually do that? No. I use that reverse button more than anything. If I get into a trade I know I shouldn't have, and I went, oops, why did I do that kind of thing, right? Then I'll use the reverse button too. If it doesn't make me money, then I'll get out. All right. Right there's 4,000. I'm going to take that, lock that in because I'm expecting a 50% retracement right here on this candle. Doesn't mean it will, right? We'll see if it does or not. If this does come down, we'll see if it does. And see if this wants to drop down here a little bit. If it does, maybe I can grab a few bucks, and it don't. I'm giving up money here. We'll see if it bounces off this level here. I'm looking for a 50% retracement, and it didn't do it. So we'll see what happens. This wants to push. Now, the other thing is, it's the end of the day. Anything can happen here, right? So we'll see if they want to take profit. If not, then I'm in the wrong side of this trade, and I just need to rip the Band-Aid off. And 626s is down here. Yeah, I'm way out of this. We're going to have to just get out of this, right? Well, maybe not. It's showing some weakness right there on that candle. Are they going to take profit up here at the top, or are they going to keep going, right? Now, I would have got out of this earlier. I see 628 on my L2 up there. That's above the line. The line's at 626. So even if it does pull back, right? So anyway, that's how you do that, right? I got in that one thinking I would get a retracement, and it didn't. And right there, 16, 1750, 1875, it just made back of that 6,000 that I just lost on that last trade. Right, down here it comes, pulls back a little bit. We'll see what happens here, get that little bit of retracement. Now I'll catch it back at the upside if it does decide to bounce back up here. I'd let that retracement come back a little bit, and kind of seeing here that it wants to go up to the 640 mark. 640 is a critical area on my charts. Well, I don't have it on this one, but I have it on my other chart. I know that 640 is a level, so I'm trying to play from 638 to 640, and we'll see what happens here if I'm patient enough. Whatever here. I'm gonna move this other chart that I'm looking at here, taking my eye off my trade that I'm in on this paper trade, and right there was 250, I think it said. So anyway, now I'm getting at that 640 level. Look where it wicked out at right there. See that? See them two wicks? Where's it at? 640? Did I not tell you it was going to 640? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Come on. Are you or aren't you? Let me know if you are over there on TikTok. There we go. And we got super chats up over there on YouTube. 1 week free trial membership, American Dream Trading. Join now. Super chats are up if you want to show your support. Throw some money at us to help support the channel. We'd appreciate that also. If you're gathering information that's helping you make money and you'd like to to give a little bit of taste, there you can do that too. It's not required. This is a free broadcast, but all super chats are greatly appreciated. All right. Greg, good job there, Greg. Doing well over there also.
Paper
LaShawanda,
trade.
holy crapola, look at that. Whoo! Doug
Paper
M over
trading in
there.
practice. So
What's that?
just paper trading and practicing along with you.
Yeah, you still executed properly though in your paper trading account, did you not?
Yeah.
You don't
That
need to
was good.
explain it. We already know, right? You successfully
$98,000
traded,
worth.
right? You know, I'm showing you how to trade here with paper, with fake money, but I'm still trying to execute the same way with real money, right? So is this going to go to the downside? Well, we'll see here. It's at back down to that level. It's also at the top of the trend channel, right? Can I play this to a bump to the downside? Yeah, 619 maybe. Ooh, boy, that didn't feel very well, did it? All right, there's 875. There's 1,000. Come down to the 9. I don't know if it's going to pull. I'm looking for the 9 as my goal. Let's see if we can get one more little oomph down there. We'll just take that 1250 and be done with it. And see if this rejects off the 9, goes back up to the upside. That's a possible thing here. Or it can continue down. 614 is the 9. And I glanced away to look at that L2. And look, I missed that pop back up when I already told you it was going to bounce off the 9. Ah! See, that's why I don't trade my real live account when I'm on these lives, because I get distracted, right? And that little glance away, I could have made fake money from here to there, right? I don't like to lose. I don't even like to lose on paper trading. It aggravates. If I do a losing trade, it aggravates me. I don't know why. Because that's the attitude. I try to treat it as real money, right? That's how you need to view it, so you don't treat it differently. If you only have $1,000 in your trading account, you shouldn't be trading $1 million on paper. It's not realistic, right? So there we go. Do I want to see? Missed it again. All right, let's see if I'm gonna bounce here. I'll try to catch this bounce. Since I missed the last one, I'm gonna not be in it. As soon as I can go green here. Oh, you're gonna bounce? Okay, come on, get up there. What do I got to the upside? 617s. It's just above there. What did I get in here at? Ooh, 620. That's got to go back to 620. Let me break even here. Is that looking good or not? No, not right now. It ain't. If this don't bounce off 20, I'm going to have to rip the Band-Aid off. There, I mean the 220, the 200 MA. That's that blue dotted line there, right? So, I'm not playing. If this doesn't bounce here, I'm out. You do have to give it a little breath to move. It's moving currently 51 ticks. That is $10 movement. It's at 610 and I'm at 620. That would be 10. So it would not be unrealistic to think that it can move that much in one candle. $10, right? That was down here. I looked earlier. I got to get up to 620. That's a $10 difference, right? 10 points. Actually, dollars are called points. Now this ain't looking good. I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. I ain't playing around no more. I'll re-enter, reevaluate, re-enter. If this can go right here and go back to the downside. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and just jump that right now and get it over with. And there I am, up right there. 1500 down to the 21. Take that 2250. There we go. All right, what are we going to do here? We're going down. There's a 21. You're going to bounce off that 21 probably. We'll see what happens here. Been doing that off and on all day. This will be a quick scalp because I'm going against the current short-term trend of down. Trying to go up. Slow on the trigger there, buddy. 250, and I wanted to press the button because I didn't have my finger flex like we talked about earlier. That actually caused me to take a loss because it's flipped that quick, right? It made me flip. There we go. So, we was talking about this very thing. You can push down. There it is, 250. There was a 250 I just lost. I got that back, but big deal. Yes, you can actually. I could come over here and hold, let's just say I want to go long. I can actually hold this button down with my mouse and not let go. And when I let go, it will execute the trade. So if I'm waiting on the bounce like this here, I've already got the downward, because it takes time, right? Milliseconds, but it takes time to push your mouse button down. So I'm right here. If I think this is going to pop at all, I can let go of my mouse and it executes the trade instantly. There we go. See how fast that worked? Now I can take that 1250, bang, bang, that quick. You can do the same thing with a cell. You can hold down on it, right? So let me show you that again. I'm pushing, oh, you can't see my finger. I'll click that button. I'm holding it down for a long position. In other words, if I think this is going to bounce, all I got to do is let go like that, bang, bang, and I am in the trade. I didn't have to worry about pushing my finger down. And it may sound crazy, but try it and see how much faster your reaction time is. Now, the danger is if you accidentally let go, you're going to execute the trade maybe where you don't want to, right? So make sure you know what you're doing there. But as long as you hold the mouse button down, it will not do anything until you release it. So when you click a mouse, you're actually pushing down and releasing, right? And that executes the trade. So I just did that how many times? 2, 3 times? Now, the danger is you sit there and then it don't do. Well, now you got to move your finger off, right? So if I'm holding, we learned this today. One of the other members taught me this. I'm clicking this button. Let's say I'm going to buy this to the upside. So I let go. I got it clicked. My mouse is held down. Oh crap! This is going down. I don't want to buy long. As long as I move my mouse off the button and let go, it doesn't execute the trade. There, see, both hands. It did not execute the trade. Whereas if I had clicked that, the time I clicked it and changed direction, right? So now I can click the button and hold down, let go, right there, right? Now I'm over here, bang, bang, $1,375, in and out that quick, right? Well, let's say I want to think it's going to come back down. I can hold my mouse click my button here, and I'll hold this down since, it's probably going to go up there and hit the line and come down, so I'm actually holding this too long. But if this starts to pull back, I can immediately let go of the button, and it will execute the trade. But right now I'm holding the mouse down. Danger is if you hold it down too long, your finger might get tired, right, and you'll slip, right? So if I take my finger off, it executes the trade. Bang, bang, right there it is, right? So now, the other thing would have been quicker. Instead of me moving my mouse over here to close out the trade, all I had to do was go over here, bang, right, and it closes that trade. So that cost me money. It was $250 instantly there, wasn't it? So I can actually use these 2 buttons, and there's another set of buttons over here. There's multiple ways to do the same thing. There's a set of buttons over here in this DOM, but I'm not using that right now. So I can use these quick buttons here. If I think it's going to go up, I can hold the button down, let go, execute the trade, go over here and click that. Again, I took a loss on purpose. I just wanted to show you, see how fast I can do that, right? Just by using these little, we call them turbo keys, just because one of the other brokers, that's what they call them, right? So I can go over here, let's pretend I think this is going to go down, right? And I go ahead and execute the trade. Well, it doesn't, right? Oh, crap, I can get out of it that quick, right? See how fast I did that? Just by moving my mouse just a 1/4 of an inch and coming over here and reversing my position and closing the trade out. And of course, there's short, keyboard shortcuts and all. There's all kinds of ways you can do it, right? If you're live over there on TikTok, how about typing the number 1 into your chat box to help the logarithms? It doesn't seem like it wants to share. Happy Chef's back. All right, great information. Yeah, that part about holding the mouse, I knew that, but what I didn't realize was, what if I make a mistake? Now I'm committed to making that trade no matter what. What do you do now, right? Well, there I am, pressing the button down. I've moved my mouse off. I can let go of my mouse anywhere as long as I'm off the trade widget buttons. I can let go and it didn't execute, right? So that's pretty cool, right? When milliseconds count sometimes, that'll get you a few extra bucks. You're welcome for that free tip. May it make you lots of money. I learned a part about moving your mouse off. I always thought once you press down you were committed, because you can't undo it. It's like stepping on a landmine, right? It doesn't go off as long as you don't move your foot, right? I understand some do, but the movie version of landmines, you step on it, it clicks. Oh, well, you can't move. You stand there. We'll try to detonate it while you're standing on it, right? Till you take your foot off, it doesn't activate the landmine. Well, if I grab this trade and I'm pushing down to the long side right now, I'm like, oh, crap. Now it's going down again. I don't want to buy long now, right? Well, I could, because it might bounce off the 200 right here. Let's see. All right, I didn't look at the L2 or anything. I just kind of jumped in this willy-nilly. I'll take that 500 bucks. Bang, bang. Candle didn't even really move, did it? You couldn't see it, but it did. Gave me 600 bucks that quick. Bang, bang. All right. Do I think it's still going to bounce off the 200? I think so. Let's see what happens here, right? Oh, there's $875. Bang, bang. See that? How that works? You too can do that. All I had to do is move my mouse, just a little flick of the wrist between buy and sell, right? Long and short. What I would like is I wish I could move these buttons over here to the right side instead of the left side, because my mouse is on the right. It's almost like feel like I'm reaching across the table to hit these, right? I wish this was over here. It just seemed more natural that it should be over there. And I realize there's all kinds of other stuff going on over there, and that's why they don't do it. But if I really wanted to, I could use the come over here on the trade widget, and I can go depth of market, which is DOM, depth of market, and I can come down here and I can use buy, sell down here. I can do the same thing, right? So now I can go here, hold the button down till I let go, bang, I let go, right? Well, I guess I didn't push it. There we go. There's my push, there's my release, there's my fill to my order, right? Now all I gotta do is just click the next one with just a flick of the wrist over. There we go. There's 6, whatever that said. 600. I was looking at my screen instead of the button. I missed the button. So that's how that works. So there's at least 2 ways, 3 ways here, right? I can use this widget to enter. I can also exit trades at the bottom down here. I can get out down here if there's an open order, right? And I'll show you. Again, I'm showing you some things on purpose. It's actually causing my account to go down, but it's fake account. So that's another reason I like using this, is because I can show you things not to do and lose the money, and it's just paper anyway. So if I have an open order down here on TradingView, if I have this bar up where I can see it, I can also come over here, right, and close it. I can protect my position, whatever. I can put a stop in, I can close it, and it kills the order that way, right? So multiple ways to do that. And I can reset my account, anytime I want to, basically. I can click reset, and I could execute, whatever trades I want, right? So I zeroed that out. So now we'll pay attention. Maybe I'll just show you trading live here without showing what not to do, right? Will every trade of mine be successful? Nope. I'm going to have some red trades. I already have had red trades, right? Why would I not want to enter where I'm at right now, right? Why is that? Well, I'm back at the 640 range for one thing, and I'm at a double top up here, right? I got a little wiki action going there. So can I trade up to that? Yeah, I can trade into that, right? And make a couple dollars. We'll see, right? There's $500. Bang. You're welcome, right? That quick. Bang, bang, right? Let's see. Hi, Doug. How's your knee feeling? Brandon, seems like that would be easy fix for TradingView. Yes, I'm sure it would. They probably don't because you have the price scale over here. Of course, you can flip these. You can put the price scale on the left side if you want, I think. I know you can do it at Weeble. I'm sure you can do it here too. So you can do things, but it won't let you drag that out of there that I'm aware of. Can't say I've ever checked the interwebs to see if you can do it. So anyway. All right, Doug. How's your knee feeling there, buddy? Anyway. So now I'm at this double top. What am I seeing at that double top? What usually happens at the double top? Well, it's going to test it, right? It may pull back, right? So that might be a play to the downside right there. It can weeble wobble around here, but more likely it will pull back, right? So there's 250 I just took right there. Bang, bang. 250 in a matter of seconds. And that's just on 25 contracts. Is there anybody over there on YouTube? I mean, not YouTube. TikTok. TikTok. If you're in TikTok, please type a 1. If not, I'm going to restart the feed because I don't see any activity there. And I'm thinking there's nobody really there other than Doug, one of our moderators, the dude with the bum knee, right? Here I am breaking through this level, right? I can come over here, go short on that if I want real quick. If it happens to go down and break and hold below the 9, but see, I didn't wait for a break and hold below that level. And what's happened? It's pulled back on me now, right? There's a thing you shouldn't do. But do I have orders down the 621-ish area? 618. Oh, this wants to come down. This wants to come down. Let's come down to 619 maybe. Just a hair below where I got in at. So needless to say, if I see any green here, I'm going to take it. Right? And it's fighting right here at the 9. So what's that tell you? There's $1,000. Bang, bang. $1,000. Where are you going to make $1,000 in 15 seconds? Tell me. Who wants to change their lives? Did you just see what I did? Yeah. All right. How old do you think he is, Brandon? Gee, but Chris, what's with you and making fun of old people? Come on, Brandon. Makes fun of me for being old. Now he thinks Doug's old. Wow. Let's see. All right, so now we're back here to the upside. Was it going to break and hold above this level? Do I want to see a break and hold? Can I do a quickie scalp in there, right? Can I do that before it pulls back? Well, let's take a look. I was telling you what I was doing without taking it. It was instant profit. There we go. 600, 500 bucks what it ended up being. Bang, bang, right? If I wanted to get back in here again, do some more scalping, super scalper here. It might come up with this double top. I'll give it a little bit more moving room here. There's 600. I could slide my stop up there, which I'm not going to, but I could, right? To lock in the profits once it gets up there. There's not enough room for that. So I'm using my mouse as my stop, right? And there's 375. I'd like to see it come back up, retest that double top up or triple top now to the upside, right? Right now we're at that level where that other little candle to the left finished up. So we're waiting for it to bump up a little bit above that. This candle did start on the shoulder of the other candle, but it doesn't have any oomph to it. And that's why you wait on the break and hold for optimization of profits, right? So this thing's teeter-tottering around. It's gyrating wildly, right? Hanging around here, doesn't know what it wants to do, right? I do have the 9 creeping up to that level, so that'd be an extra place for it to resist a downward movement. So we're waiting here, seeing what's going on. Now it's going to break and hold to the downside. And do we have anything to pull it back up? Let me see here, off the bounce off the 9. What do we got? 624s, and I got in at 630, 631-ish. So I really need that to bounce big, but it doesn't want to do that. And I'm going to see if this my stop's just below my 21. This should maybe bounce off of 21. Why? Because it has been respecting it when it does pull back, and it rejects and bounces. So we shall see if I got enough oomph to go back up there right where I got in at. 628 on the L2 right now. That's still lower than what I need. What do I need? I need 631.75 break even. Well, not even break even. There we go. Slow on the trigger. That's twice. I'm getting tired. I went to push when it had profit there, and I was slow. So that not holding that button down really can be a disadvantage sometimes, right? So I can do the same thing here, right? Let me see. I'm going to push the button because I'm going to try to catch this bounce right here and make a few dollars, right? And see if it bounces right back up there. And come on, get up there. Come on, real quick, like I don't want to even look up on my other monitor on my L2 to see what it is at. Let's go. Now I could also come over here and put my mouse over the X right like this, and it will allow me to close the trade that way. So I can do it this way also. But that's a movement, right? We're trying to reduce the ergonomics of trading, right? Let's try to find a better way with less movement to increase our efficiency, right? Companies are always looking ways to cut time, right? Cut time, you can make more stuff, right? If you got to walk longer to get that broom at the shop to clean up, well, then you're wasting time, right? Well, let's move to where we store the brooms closer to where the people that actually use them are at, right? Of course, what they don't realize is now it's easier to lean against a broom because you don't have as far to go get it, right? See how I think? Why? Because I was the boss for 40 years. I know how people think. And there's the profit there. I finally got back. I took it, even though it was little. How that work? Thank you very much. So. Brandon's off in medical advice because he slept at a Holiday Inn Express last night. That away, Brandon. At least you're picking on him this time, not me. All right. Questions. Who's got questions? Obaro, hello. Do you got any questions there? Everybody in TikTok now, type a 1. I only had 2 people actually, if you want to count 3, because one person said hello, has the same effect. Doug typed a 1. Doug's very compliant. John's compliant. Bucko's compliant. Roy is compliant. Damien is quiet. All right, so there are more of you in here then. Okay, you're just quiet a bunch. You guys got any questions? Jade just jumped in. Thank you, Jade, for joining the group. Make sure you click like and share also, and your notification button. And it is now Power Hour. It's 3 minutes and a half into the Power Hour. Thank you for that. We'll see if that helps the logarithm. We have only like 17 people in here, and we had 4 times that last night. Anyway, thank you, bees. So right now everything's consolidating. I've grown bored with that scalping, even though I can do that up, down. That would be kind of like channel trading in a roundabout way, right? Trading this consolidation. It's not really real good, but it is. You could say from here to there. It's where the bottom of these candles are, and that's where the top of these are, right? So, anywho, who's got questions? I got answers I haven't used yet today, and I'm willing to use them. What do you have questions about as far as futures go? By the way, we do have 3 promos running. Well, we have more than that, actually. We have three things that you can get in here for free with. We have 3 different 7-day trials that you can take an offer with. You can join one of the freeloaders in here, I call him. I've been teasing him a dog all day, calling him a freeloader. But he's been in here all day with us. He joined on the 7-day free trial for futures, and his feedback so far has been more than positive. He's loving what he's seeing. He likes what he sees behind. Well, let me have you tell her. You go ahead and tell him, Riley. You in there?
Yeah, I mean it's free. Who doesn't love free, right?
Well, a whole bunch of people apparently.
And it's actually free. Like, I mean, you can sit there and listen to the free ones, or you can come on over here and be in here for free for 7 days straight and listen to everything that everybody has to say and learn a lot and know the value, and then from there you can kind of decide on, yourself. Then,
Yep.
okay, is it going to be worth if I stay in or not?
Were you able to ask questions?
Of course, yeah. I was able to ask questions. I was able to get all of them answered by Mark. Mark is extremely knowledgeable in the futures. So, yeah, I love it.
Yep, at any given time, we have 3 full-time moderators in here. And we cover for each other when we go on breaks, and somebody's got an appointment somewhere or whatever, got to go, right? And we all have life also to deal with, right? The reason for that is we have a freedom. Here's another thing I haven't talked about lately. You want to know what, to me, the most important thing that I value as being a full-time day trader, and it's not the money. Yes, the money's fantastic. The money's nice. Money doesn't solve all the problems, no matter what you think. Buying a Bugatti is not going to solve your problems, right? What I value the most, and the thing why I enjoy being a day trader full-time, this is my full-time vocation, this is my full-time job. If I don't show up tomorrow, I don't make any money, right? I show up because I'm a day trader. I don't have, yes, I have long-term holdings, but they're just there, right? I won't get into everything else, but just picture me as if I don't show up today and make trades, I'm not going to make money today, right? But what I enjoy about that more than anything is freedom of time. If I got somewhere I want to go, I just get in the car and go, right? If I want to go take a nap, I just, grab my blankie and go crash on the couch for a few hours if that's what I want to do. I have freedom to do whatever my wife allows me to do. I'm the boss of the house until she tells me what to do, right?
Mark, I have a question.
So the freedom of time is the thing that's immeasurable and the most valuable. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, freedom of time is definitely, we're sitting at home right now.
Yeah.
We're sitting at home right now, and we have the choice to do anything, right? But we're here. right? We're here, and that's the main thing.
Correct.
Real quick, because I know that you trade, off your screen that you're normally sharing. What are you using?
Weeble.
Okay, you are using Weeble.
Yeah, and if I had Weeble on this screen, I'd be using what you see on my screen currently. I'd be using TradingView.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're just using just Weeble. Like
Well,
you're
I have
using-
Trade-of-8, but my large account's still in Weeble. I have a small account for futures through Trade-of-8.
Right.
So, I basically have, and I can connect this. And you can see, well, you can't see at home, but right behind behind my back, as you're viewing on this screen here, clearly shows you that I'm paper trading. There's a little icon. I don't know if I can slide this off. Probably not. Nah, it automatically wants to resize. It says Trading View or training. What does it say? No, I can't see. I got my screen all goofed up.
Paper trading?
Paper trading. That's the word I was looking for. I'm getting punch drunk here. I've been talking since 4 o'clock this morning.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, it says paper trading. Now, if I link this to my brokerage's accounts, it'll say Weeble, or it'll say Trade-of-8, or it'll say whatever, right? Whatever one you're hooked up to. And I can do that. I can trade. I can hook up. I don't know if I can hook up to both at the same time. I've never tried that. Probably not. But anyway, maybe I could. But you can't trade the same thing, obviously. So I can actually, leave one screen up and hook up to this and trade that way, right? So.
Yeah.
But then I also have my Trade-of-8 software, right? It's its own standalone. I can trade right through that also. So.
Yeah.
Matter of
Do you
fact, if I
mind
would link my Trade-of-8 to this right now and execute the trades actually on the Trade-of-8 software, it pops up on this screen. So I could demonstrate
Do you
that.
mind tomorrow trading on your screen that you're sharing? Just so I can see your...
Well, yeah, that's what I've just been doing right now, right? So.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But I'll show you the Trade-of-8 and all those different ones, just see what the different look at. I'm not endorsing people to go get it. I like it. I don't have any issues. I know Doug shared his experience over here too. Also, he's liking it, I guess, too. Also, so there's at least 2 of us that like it right now.
Right.
I haven't had any issues with it, and it connects well to TradingView. I've been actually linking it to my TradingView and using these buttons to trade. But there's nothing wrong with using the Trade-of-8 ones. They work just as well, right? There's trades I can't execute here through TradingView, but I can do it through Trade-of-8 and will put it on the screen. But there's certain things you just can't, like a trailing stop. There's no functionality here per se for a trailing stop, right? There's no button I can choose. Now, there's take profit. There's a stop loss. I can do a stop loss here, right? Buy stop. I can do limits. I can do markets. But there's no one button. It's just I check for a trailing stop, right, and fill in all the details. But yet, if I go over to my Trade-of-8 and click that I want a trailing stop, which I don't use personally, but it's an option there, it will pop it up and it'll show it right here on my screen as a buy stop, actually. And that's what a trailing stop is I guess, is a buy stop. And it will actually move around on my screen here. So, and I can cancel them and do all that jazz. So it's a pretty nice deal. Or I could just go directly through the software, which is usually the best way anyway, right? I'm taking out one step in between me and the broker. So.
Right.
But I love it doing this way. I really do. And I don't mind trading Weeble either. Now, Trade-of-8 I'm not going to use for charting. That's why I do it this way. I have one program that I have to look at. It's all in here. This is TradingView, what you see in front of you. So one of the largest independent charting software programs in the world. I love it. So do people all over the world. It's a subscription base to use it every month, but or you can pay however you want to do it. Anyway, this has nothing to do with American Dream Trading. We don't own this. We're not associated with it. They don't even know who we are, right? But there's more and more of our members are using this every day because they've really stepped up their game and they've made things easier every day. Not every day, but they're constantly innovating and updating and modifying and making things better. So I like them. I've actually used their customer support once. Fantastic. Got right to me. I have upgraded and downgraded my packages. The packages you can get there, the 3 main ones you can get, and you can upgrade and downgrade every other day if that's what you want to do, right? They just credit your account to the difference. So yeah, they're a good company. They're, well, I don't know who runs it, who owns it, or anything. I don't know anything about them. And again, I'm not giving them a public endorsement. I'm not getting paid. They don't know who I am either, right? But I really highly recommend this. I love it trading that way. But to each his own, right? Some of you, oh, that's too much stuff on that screen. It confuses me. Why you got all that? Well, this is Coach's indicators that you see here, which our paid members get, right? Even our freeloaders get it, right,
Yep.
Riley?
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right. See,
Getting all the freeloading.
he is getting. And I've been teasing him, calling him a freeloader. It's just a word that popped in my head, and of course, I
That's a
can't
good
hold
one.
things back that pop into my head. I don't care how many voices are telling me things. But he has the full membership, just like he was a paid member right now. All the privileges and access that a paid member gets for 7 days. Right?
Yes,
and we get to
sir.
serve him the Kool-Aid while he's in here. So,
That's right.
once you drink our Kool-Aid,
Trust me,
you
once
might wanna go back.
once you join in, man, you realize the value that's in here, man. So
Yeah. And again, for me to say something, well, I'm just trying to push memberships. Well, I am.
right.
We are a legal corporation. This is our business, this is education and training. Why do you think we provide these lives to you over the interwebs, right? Over the internets, them WWWs that you're looking at right now, right? It's to give you a taste, expose you to day trading and the things that we do here. But it's also, ultimately, we would love to have your business, show your faith and trust in us that we do a good job at what we do, and that you want to buy a membership to change your life. It's changed my life. It's changing my family's life. It's changing, soon to change people's lives I don't even know. So it's not just limited in your little circle sometimes, right? So, anywho, you can go to AmericanDreamTrading.com, check out our website, scroll down about halfway, and you will see the link to the free Discord. Grab that first, and then grab our memberships. You can get the premium membership, which is with Coach and other training moderators, starting at 8:45 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. You get a full 7 days of that, and full access to everything that the premium membership allows. Okay? And that is for 7 days. Absolutely free at the end of 7 days. If you wish to remain a member, you'll automatically be billed on a monthly rate. If you don't, you can cancel any time in them 7 days, and you won't be billed. You won't cost you a dime. We also have our crypto membership. I attended that's why my brain's fried. It started at 7:15, and I know I left at, usually it's just an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever. Man, it was still going when I left around 10:15. I don't know what time it actually closed. But they was getting ready to wind it down anyway. Mind melt. Just the information that Chris and Bucko provide there was just it's new to me, the things they're saying, so it's even more interesting, right? Rather than hearing the same thing over and over again like we do once we learn something, right? So it's exciting things. I know I can do it because I'm doing the same thing that right here you see me doing live. And in those trading strategies, trading skills, entry and exits, all that stuff is 100% applicable to crypto. And we teach you all that here at American Dream Trading. We are a training company. We're not a call-out group. We don't tell you to buy XYZ now and sell XYZ now. We don't do that. We don't telegram you, send you emails. We don't WhatsApp you. Those are all a bunch of crap, right? Stay away from them. So I love these indicators. They make me money every day, right? Results not guaranteed. You got to understand what all this means, right? We will train you up on that too. So, all right. What else we got? Who's got questions? I got all the talking and no questions today, other than from our paid members. What about the free ones? You can ask questions also. Wow, that's pretty sad. All our moderators up there are number
Or
one
they can
in the
come in here
gift
and
giving
hop
up
in
there today.
and ask questions in here for free.
Do what?
Or they could ask questions when they're in here for free.
Yes, all day long, right? From 8:30. Oh, yeah, I didn't even tell you about that. Anyway, Crypto has live training every Wednesday at 7:15. And they have their own channels within the Discord. You can talk there 24 hours a day if you so like. And then we have the Futures membership, which is what you're watching here today. You're just getting about a tip of the iceberg. Matter of fact, the tip of the iceberg. And as you heard member number 43825 say earlier, and he's not paid to say that. He is truly, he took advantage of the Futures free 7-day trial. And if he decides he doesn't want to be a paid member at the end of the 7 days, he cancels, owns nothing. We part friends and we met each other, and good, the best of luck in the future, right? And if he wants to be a paid member, so be it. That's great too, right? So you're under no obligation either way. I will tell you, he's been very active in asking questions. He's got a great personality. He's outgoing anyway. He's not bashful. But he's asked some very, very pointed, very great questions on how to do this, how to do that. What's this mean? What's that mean? How, tell me about this. Tell me. He's been very active. You could tell he wants to learn, right? And that's half the battle, showing up, right? In wanting to learn. So he's been a very good addition to our group. We're currently making up a special batch of our Kool-Aid just for him. The next thing you know, he'll probably be a lifer here. But, that's his choice,
That's
right? That's his choice, right? Maybe he wants to, but not at this time, right? So, but the important thing is he got to look behind the curtain and see what we actually does. We're not a bunch of BS from some old dude on the TikToks that you happen to find by accident, right? So, it's good to hear it from other people too. So, anyway, we've had a good day today. It's going on 3:20. Let's see if all these indices are pretty much doing the exact same thing. Matter of fact, they are. Maybe even see how quick that was to hook that up to my broker. Bang, bang. One click. I'm hooked up to the broker now. Sir. Hello? Somebody's in the matrix. Who? Uh-oh. Who? Nobody? Okay. I've just been some noise. Maybe I'm hearing things. I don't know. My train of thought derailed. Oh, where's my train of thought at? Where's my train of thought? I know I have a train of thought here somewhere. Where's it at? Where is it? Where's that button at? I know I got a train of thought here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Where's it at? It's not that button, not that button. I must not have the train on this. It's on my other setup. Got to get both the sets of buttons. I have two sets of buttons programmed on my Stream Deck, and that one's not on there. I was going to play the train sound. Anyway, Doug says he's ours now. I didn't know that's how you spelled that. All right, what else we have? Anybody over there on the YouTubes? Hey, James, you want to refresh, see how many thumbs up we got versus how many are watching right now? What percentage would you say gave us a thumbs up over there on the YouTubes? Let me know. All right, so the Russells coming down to the bottom of their trend channel. Oh, look, that ain't connected either. There we go. I never hooked it up. Connected. You're a little bit of ways on the Dow Jones. The NASDAQ is down onto 200, still in that chop zone. So that is not looking very appealing unless I want to go back to trading every single candle. And we are breaking and holding below the 200 on ES, so maybe this might be something that might be a little bit more tasty right now, because they will have different volatilities at different times, right? So let me see. Where's my ES? There it is. See what that looks like. Yeah, there's some down to the downside there. 612. What? 652. 652. Where's it at now? 654. There are some orders that wants to pull it to the downside. Matter of fact, there's substantial orders that wants to pull it to the downside, but that doesn't guarantee it's going to go there, because the L2 is only showing you orders that are placed but not executed, and they can move them around anytime they want. right? I could take that 375 right now, but I'm thinking this might want to pull down here, another bump. Well, we'll just go ahead and get out of that trade now. I ain't gonna play around with ES. What's the Dow? Where was the Dow? And I'll tell you what, my brain just shut down, folks. I don't know what to tell you, but whew, this happens. I was so wired up last night, I probably didn't get very good sleep last night. Well, I know I did. I can feel the effects of it today, and it's all Ralph's fault. So, got to blame somebody. Because he was there just as long as I was. Matter of fact, he was there after I left, I believe. All right. Right. What am I doing here? I don't know how to short sell. Oh, that's just like I'm doing. I go up here, set how many I want, right? I want to go 30. I type in 30 there, right? It's just like you do in stock options. Click sell right there, the red button. Red button's a short button. Push the button down. As soon as I let go of my button, it executes the trade. Bang, bang. It's in red. It says minus 30, right? There's my stop up here. I can move my stop around. But I'm in minus 30 contracts. That means I'm in a short. Or if you happen to have been in stock options, that would be a put, right? So all I have to do is close to buy it back. And there's $450, bang, bang, that I just made that fast, right? Oh, yes, he does, Nunya. So we've been hard selling him in here. We got him. We're trying to initiate him in here. He's fit right in. I can tell you that much. Yes, we're talking about you, paid actor 43862. They're talking about you on TikTok over there.
Oh, of
Want
course.
to know if you knew about the Diamond membership.
I do know about the Diamond
Yes,
membership.
We were talking about that very thing today, I believe. If not,
Yep.
It was yesterday. Days melt one into the other.
Yep.
I don't believe I'm going to make it to 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock here, folks. My brain is mush. And so is my throat. I've been talking since, well, not any different than any other day. I always start talking to 4 in the morning. But, anywho, what gold do? Oh, look, gold pulled back a little bit, right? Popped up there. All right. There we go. What else? Apparently everybody on TikTok or on YouTube has any question. Yeah, my brain does shut down mid-sentence. How many times you see me blank out right in the middle of a sentence? It's kind of like, I made a mistake of telling my wife that happened one time. She's like, we need to go to bed tonight. I'm saying it up. Yeah. Yeah, that's how she sounds too. You need to get your sleep. Right? Always looking out for you. Right? She's my little helper. So. All right. What else we got? Everything's just kind of choppy here anyway. All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm seeing a lot of chop.
What?
I'm seeing a lot of chop.
Yeah. Now, we're not at the end of the power hour yet. You know, we've seen what happened yesterday. And quite frankly, you guys aren't asking any questions. So, you know, whatever, right? You're welcome, Doug. That's what we do here, right? I was going to be here anyway. All right. Folks,
Greg had it.
My
Greg
brain
had nice.
is mush. I'm gonna have to apologize, but I'm gonna just shut her down for the day. We are live here 3 times a day, Monday through Friday. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time. I'm live from 2 to 4, except for today, Eastern time. But you know, it's double your money back guarantee over there on the social medias, right? If I don't go to 4 o'clock each and every day, you get double your money back. How's that? If you're live over there on the free TikToks and the free YouTubes, right? So anyway, yeah, see that? My train derailed already. Yes, I'm Coach is live from 9 to 11. I'm live from 2 to 4, and the aftermarket show starts at 4 p.m., and then you'll find that over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Callie, this is what you're watching here is Trading View. Everything you see is Trading View. If you have a Trading View subscription, you can do exactly what you just watched me do there. So this is not Weeble, this is that. Do I ever do any auctions? I've been to auctions. I've bought stuff at auctions. I've attended auctions. Yes. I don't know what you're talking about. Auctions, if that's what you're talking about. I've bought stuff at auctions. I've sold stuff at auctions.
Are they saying options or?
Oh,
is it,
options. Oh, well, I should have known it was Nunya. There you go. Do I ever do options? Yes, I do options. I used to do options for 2 years straight. I haven't done an option since November of last year, and that was when I started futures. What?
He's asking if you'd ever been an auctioneer because you have the voice and.
Oh.
For it.
Oh, I don't know. No, I just talk nonstop. That's all. It's all that Red Bull. You like Red Bull? I like Red Bull. You like Red Bull? You want some Red Bull? Who wants Red Bull? I got a whole case of Red Bull over here. Who wants Red Bull? You like Red Bull? I like Red Bull. I'm offended. You think I talk too much? Oh my. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a boomer. I'm not. You can't offend me. But anyway, yes, I'm live, and the aftermarket show starts at 4 p.m. every day on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Very important. You go to our YouTube channel. Nunya, I like Red Bull. You like Red Bull? I like Red Bull. Go to our YouTube channel. There's over 2,800 training videos over there you can watch for absolutely free. I don't know why you wouldn't want to go there. And yeah, I'm not even a monster. I'm a rock star myself, right? Rock self-helpers. Yeah, I have that. I don't use it, Trader B. I haven't used it probably for 6 months, at least, probably longer. I know I should, but I don't. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the YouTube channel. Woo! Mark's loopy. Our YouTube channel has over 2,800 videos over there you can watch. They're training videos. They're not a bunch of fluff, right? We got rid of all that stuff. So you can watch them at your own convenience. And plus, you can watch our aftermarket show on our link over there. And if you get our free Discord, it also provides a link to that YouTube channel feed. You can join Dawn at 4 p.m. on the aftermarket show. You can even join her panel live with a live open mic and your camera on if you want to. A lot of people do that also. And she usually has a theme of the day. They'll discuss that. She will also answer any questions that you have. She's an excellent training moderator in her own right. And she has that soft, smooth, silky voice. You think my voice is that way, you should hear Dawn. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. And she gets excited and wound up once in a while too. Well, most of the time she gets wound up. Anyway, so I do thank you all being here. You know, and upon conclusion of this broadcast and any of our live broadcasts, they are immediately automatically posted. Wow, Carol, you're killing it. One of our paid members just posted what she made with one micro contract. Killing it. Good job. Good job. There's a master at work.
You are watching a master at work.
There you go. We tried to get her to talk on a microphone today. She's a little bashful. I won't say her name, but she's killing it. Good job. Good job. She even put a screenshot. I'm making fun of them. They make me put my screenshots to show what I made today. They won't believe me. Bunch of doubting doubters, whatever you want to call them. Debbie doubters. I don't know. Anyway, so I don't remember what I said 30 seconds ago. So, oh yeah, you watch training videos. We are live here. Try to be nice, be a positive influence on anybody you come in contact between now and the rest of the day, because there's so much negativity in this world. And the person may be looking at you, you're talking to at this present time, may have a big smile on their face, but you really don't know what's going on. They may be having thoughts they shouldn't have. They may be having a bad day, but they don't want you to think differently of them if they told you what was really going on, right? So, you know, it's none of our business anyway, unless they want to tell us. So be that positive, lift them up, make sure that they're better off after they got done talking to you than before they were. We will be back, same time, same bat channel. Hopefully I will be more awake tomorrow. I will try to get to bed tonight. I will probably automatically just pass out here somewhere between now and then. But anyway, glad you could be here. We will return tomorrow, same time, same bat channel. I will see you later. Goodbye.